Out and about for another stop, previewing the 2025 Brewtubers Get-Together, rocking the 2024 shirt. We'll have a new shirt representing Greenville for this year. And here we are at a Greenville stop, Double Stamp Brewery. And there's a lot of nostalgic references in this tap room. So anyone that grew up through the, especially the 90s, but I think there's some 80s stuff in here too, you will very much appreciate just walking through this tap room. Before you even get to the beer, you will already be sold over. One over. Sold and one over. There we go. So anyway, we're going to rip through this flight. We're going to start off with Carmine the Bowler. It is a chocolate porter. Yeah, Carmine the Bowler is a chocolate porter. So, obviously, you are not seeing me through any lick of that. Very moderately strong chocolate notes. Some a little sweet, some a little bitter. So a nice mix of milk chocolate and dark chocolate. They are pressure washing the new business next door, so hopefully that is not a problem. With you hearing me, it won't be a problem with the beer, but with you hearing me. Yeah, nice mix of milk chocolate, dark chocolate. Very, very good. Cheers, everyone. There's something... There's something in there that does have a bit of a hop or floral profile, so that influence coming through in a darker beer you don't normally are used to that happening. But there is something in there in addition to all the chocolate notes. The flavor is definitely more siding with dark chocolate than milk chocolate. Definitely has more of that bitter sensation than a sweeter sensation. But it is very, very good. I mean, if you like dark chocolate, you won't have any problem with that. All right. Fresh and by the way, anyone that knows the references of the beer names or any other beer you see on their website, on their menu, if you know the 90s reference, please leave it in the comments below. So, the next one, fresh for St. Patrick's Day, as I'm, of course, wearing green as our t-shirt from last year just happened to be green. O'Doyle Rules, an Irish dry stout. I know what reference that is from, but it is completely skipping my brain. But it is an Irish dry stout. Again, dark as night. You're not seeing me through that. Pretty nondescript aroma. I'm getting some very, very, very faint roasty notes. But it's an Irish dry stout, so I can't necessarily say you're going to get anything particularly strong anyway in it. But it's got kind of those dry and roasty notes for sure. Cheers. Clean, very crisp. There's a pretty strong roasty quality in this. There's a more of a cocoa note than a chocolate note. But all in all, right on point for the style. Very strong, very solid. And there's like notes in it, again, that shine more towards like a cocoa roasty kind of burnt sensations than those like sweeter chocolatey notes for sure. Alright, let me try to palate cleanse best I can. Because as you can see, we've got two hazies next up. So this one, Notorious, like the Notorious B.I.G., huh? So, color stacks up to your standard hazy hue. Ooh. a very fresh pineapple type of aromatics. There's something, a little bit of that sweet piney note that you expect from the New England style. Yeah, but I'm getting that little touch of a pininess and a lot of fresh pineapple. Cheers. Ooh. Ooh. Nice body to this. Nice soft medium body. It's got that CHZ cheese flavor that I know Ridgeopolis highly appreciates. I would say probably melony, maybe a little orange on the flavor. It's very, very solid. Nothing overpowers your palate. Nothing lingers in a kind of bad aftertaste way. It's just steady, solid. The flavors are there. Very easy to sip on and very easy to crush. Yeah, that'll make you feel notorious for sure. All right, Cats, one of their staple consistent lines where they always swap out the hops in it. This one is Cat's Styrian Dragon. So as you can imagine, obviously featuring the hop Styrian Wolf. Now I really do need to cleanse my palate to be able to discern between IPAs. Now, interestingly enough, the color on camera does look a little bit different. This one feels like it has a bit more of a darker hue. And I mean, I guess I can kind of agree to that. The only thing I'm really noticing in person color-wise is that the light penetrates this one a bit more. Which is interesting that it looks a lot more darker on camera, because you'd think more light would be lighter. Anyway. Oh, there's something like a sweet candy aroma to this. Yeah, I'm getting sweet candy, and I'm getting something of possibly grapefruit, maybe peach, but I'm leaning grapefruit. The more I whiff on it, the more I'm shying grapefruit. Doesn't smell nearly as piney, so it smells like it's actually going to be pretty light and crushable. Cheers. That's interesting. That sweet candy aroma definitely transpired in the flavor a little bit, because it tastes like some type of a sweet fruit candy. There's almost it tastes like there's a berry sensation on the back, puckerish type of like gushers, or it's that type of like fruit chew candy on the back end. That's quite interesting. I was not expecting that. This is definitely more traditional from an IPA. This is definitely more different. It's got a lot of like kind of wacky flavors. Almost, I'm not gonna say it's sour, but like it's almost like pushing that kind of like fine line between an IPA and a sour. Very tasty nonetheless. Especially if you're gonna get too hazy and you want to be a little different, not taste the same. Definitely grab these two for sure. Stop 2 on part 1 of the Greenville preview of the 2025 Brewtubers Get-Together. We'll see you on the next one.